What's up, good people? It's your boy TMo with the dance moves.
And it's Tim, the popcorn player.
That right. And you are listening to Banana Juice. So thankful that you're tuning in again with your boys.
That's
Season
right.
2, episode 2. Episode 1 was a lot of fun. You know, got a lot of feedback from some people who didn't know those things about me.
Now we back to feed you with episode 2.
That's right. So get ready to open up.
Put the juice in your mouth.
Let's get into these throwaways.
Oh, I love trash.
Kanye West has had a very eventful October, to say the least.
Talk about Halloween.
I know, right? Like, this is
Scariest thing is Kanye opening his mouth.
yes, and he started. It wasn't last week; it was a couple weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago at SNL, where he performed dressed as a water bottle, a couple of trash songs, 3 trash songs.
He dressed up like Perrier.
That's how you pronounce that?
Yeah.
I'm just horrible at pronouncing fancy water names like LaCroix, LaCroix,
LaCroix. I don't know.
Perrier.
LaCroix. Is it LaCroix? LaCroix.
LaCroix. That's what a lot of people say, LaCroix, but it doesn't sound French, and I feel like you spelled it like LaCroix, 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 like that. I think that's how you're supposed to say it. It's a little more phlegmy than it's supposed to be. But anyway, we digress. So he performed as a water bottle. He came back for an encore performance, did some crazy stuff, and said some crazy stuff. Talked about how they didn't want him to come out with a hat, but he did.
Yeah.
And SNL is so excited that what'd you say? Because Tim actually told me this before we started.
They're supposed to be re-airing that show on the 20th.
Yeah. Hi, you thought we were just telling you old news that you already did? That's what you get for fast forwarding through the throwaways. We have some new news for you.
Right. You didn't know that, though.
You didn't know that.
Unless
for the
you
people
watch
who
Saturday
fast
Night
forward
Live.
through the throwaways, you think we don't know? We caught you.
Which I don't know why they would be re-showing that one. I guess it's because we didn't get to see all his crazy antics. So
yeah, they probably cut that short. We want to see all the crazy Kanye that we can see, and we actually got more of them. So because this week, well, when you're listening to it last week, Donald Trump decided to meet with Kanye West about prison reform and
mental
health. And I mean, I guess they talked about that in the clips that we've seen, but for the most part, it's just been Kanye West on these wild rants.
I mean, the irony, meeting with Kanye West for mental health.
Look, I mean, it was crazy. It was weird. Donald Trump even looked uncomfortable at one point. They got up and did an awkward bro hug.
You know you did something wrong when Donald Trump is looking at you kind of sideways. Like, what is he saying? If Donald Trump can't understand what you're saying, then
it's a problem.
Yeah,
definitely a problem. And a lot of people have problems with it, including Mr. Don Lemon. Don Lemon went on his show on CNN, and he said that watching Kanye West talk with Donald Trump was a minstrel show, you know, and basically just him chucking and jiving for, and he said a majority white audience, and he did say that it was embarrassment to America and to Black Americans. So he didn't just say Black people or whatever, but the thing with that, his deal was, why are there even cameras here? Why are there cameras for Kanye West meeting the president at the White House? Why are we televising this? Why is this something that we're seeing? Like, he's someone who clearly needs help.
Yeah.
And I'll get into my comments about Kanye West needing help a little bit later. But yeah.
Yeah, I have nothing to say about these throwaways. Let's hurry up and get out of them.
All right, well, those are the throwaways.
I love them because they're trash.
Yeah, useless people can be. You think, what? Like, I have nothing to say about these throwaways. Appreciate that. That'd have been nice to know before we push record. You wrote the throwaways out there.
I'm just saying, like, all of what I have to say is going in the main squeeze because it is. We'd be all day in the throwaways.
True. So in the main, we really wanted to talk about the Kanye situation. Okay, now I'll say my piece first, and then I know Tim has his thoughts on this. First of all, if you are somebody who is a Kanye defender, at this point, it is time for you to take 3 fistfuls of Captain Crunch and chew on them all at the same time and just mess up the roof of your mouth so that way you can't say anything for at least a month, because that time is out. It is over. And let me get on my soapbox for just 1 second, and then we'll get to the funny about this. Now, I have an issue with people constantly blaming Kanye West's actions on mental health, because he really does seem to be conscious of what he's doing and conscious of what he's saying. A lot of people forget way back when he was saying he was taking back the Confederate flag and he started wearing the Confederate flag. That's the same thing as him basically wearing this hat in a lot of people's minds. And so, like, this is something that he's been consistent with. He's always tried to fight against what was popular and what people expected him to say. And even the whole thing with, I just feel like it's him trying to get attention, and not attention like, oh, I need help. I don't think it's a cry for help. I think that this dude, he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's saying. And I think what we're doing is we're turning down the volume on people who really do have mental disabilities, people who do have mental health problems. And we're saying it's almost like when you see them doing something this crazy, that's how you know they have mental disabilities. That's when you know they have mental problems. And that is not necessarily the case. I mean, like, there are some people who actually need help, but then here we are, we're looking at Kanye West saying this crazy stuff, going on Twitter, laughing about it, talking with these people. Like, to me, he really is just a publicity stunt for his music.
Right. And I'm going to chime in on that because I just feel like if you know that you're having mental health issues, why on earth would you put yourself out there knowing, like, I don't think you're even taking, like, treatment for it or like seriously seeking the help that you need. So why would you put yourself in the limelight and do that? Like, it's other celebrities that we've seen have, like, mental breakdowns and stuff like that, and they didn't, like, purposely put themselves in the limelight. But you saw, like, you're meeting with the president, and this is something that has been going on for a while. It's not something that just popped up out of the blue. Like, these have been, like, your actions for a while. So, and the, like, where's the support of your family? If why are they letting you do this?
Right.
If this is a real issue that you're going through, like, why are they letting you go out there and put yourself out in the public and say all these statements to where you just use mental health, like, as kind of like a scapegoat?
Right.
Like, that's how I feel about it. Like, That's very wrong.
And the thing is, it's not even him anymore. He started off with saying like, "Oh, it's mental health," and even that was Kim Kardashian's a way of supporting him. Like, like he has mental issues, like he has mental health. You shouldn't make fun of people with mental health. Like she tweeted that whole thing, but then here he goes. He said like, "Oh, I was misdiagnosed. I didn't have bipolar disorder. I was just sleepy."
I know she lying.
That's what he said. My doctor misdiagnosed
that's crazy.
me. I forgot the medical term
he was saying
for it.
like he was just really sleepy or something
sleep
like
deprived.
that.
Sleep deprived.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
And like something to where like he wouldn't know his son's name. Like
20 years down the line.
What are you talking about?
It was very confusing, and I'm just like, bruh, if you need more naps, take one.
Like,
just take a nap. It is okay.
Instead of meeting with the president, you could take a nap.
Right.
Like, trust me, no one will feel bad.
And here's my thing. Why are you sleep deprived? The albums you've been putting out have 6 tracks. You can't tell me you've been in the lab writing rhymes all this time. Like what? That water bottle song was 2 minutes.
Right.
It was and it had a feature. So my thing is, bro, go to sleep.
And the poopity scoop thing, like, you're not even trying, sir.
Yeah. What?
Like, it sounded like you went to sleep on the track. Like, what are you doing?
So that's whole. I mean, it really did. The first half of it was he didn't say anything. It was just the music.
And then he hyped you up for
he knew what he
the
was
poopity
doing.
scoop. He was like, "Oh, y'all thought that was something. This song right here, this next verse finna be killer." And then you lead with poopity scoop.
And that's why I think he knows what he's doing. Kanye West, he continues to say, I'm a genius. I've tested on this level, and I don't even know the name of the level because I'm not a genius. So stop judging me, people who do know the level. But anyway, he keeps saying that, and I go back to that when I'm looking at all the stuff that he is doing, and I'm like, bro, you meant this. This whole thing is the lift yourself. This is the poopity scoop. You set us up for it because we had this long period of time where we didn't hear you say nothing. You weren't putting out any music, and then now you putting out music. You doing these interviews. You're saying this stuff, and it all sounds like poopity scoop.
I'm about to blow y'all's minds.
I like that metaphor, didn't you?
I'm about to blow y'all's minds. We're just gonna step into the mind of Kanye for just a minute, okay? Think about this. So he drops that album. He drops songs saying like poopity scoop and all that other stuff.
Still thinking.
And then he's going out and he's like hanging out with the president all in front of the camera and everything like that. What if this is Kanye's way of dropping his visual album? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like I'm just saying. Like, look, think about it. He's pulling a Kanye version of a Beyonce visual album, but he's out here doing all this stuff and being in front of the camera to where, and he's saying stuff that don't make sense, and it turns out it's just another track on his visual album. You ever think about that?
Yeah, what? So this is his lemonade.
Something like that, I guess so.
It's orange juice. Kanye West.
This that yay juice.
Orangeade. Kanyaied.
That's what it is.
Kanye. This is his visual album.
I'm telling you. That's
so stupid.
It sounds stupid, but I'm telling you.
What?
Like, watch. 2 years later, we're gonna get that DVD. They're just gonna say Kanye.
I knew what I was doing all along.
It's like dang. And y'all gonna look back and y'all gonna listen to this episode of the podcast and you're gonna be like, dang, Tim actually stepped into the mind of Kanye for a minute.
Yo, look, I'm about to blow people's minds even further because all right, they just did this thing and Kim Kardashian said that she was like disgusted by what Kanye West said in his actions. Okay,
Yeah.
You got to follow me.
I'm following.
Okay, and so he said on a recent record that he's out of the sunken place. You got to follow me. Okay. Then he meets with Donald Trump about, this is in the middle now. This is in the middle of those two things. He meets with Donald Trump about prison reform. Mm-hmm. Okay. Kim Kardashian met with Donald Trump about prison reform earlier this year.
True.
Okay. Now, you got Kim Kardashian meets with Donald Trump. Okay. Kanye West says, hey, y'all, I'm out of the sunken place now. Meets with Donald Trump about prison reform. Starts talking a lot of crazy stuff. And then Kim Kardashian is like, I'm disgusted by him and I don't know what to do. Y'all, Kanye is trying to break free of the Kardashians. And being crazy is the only way he can figure out how to do it. Look, don't look at me like that. This is him.
I'm hearing
this
you.
is him trying to get his freedom papers. Because look, the last man who successfully got out of the Kardashian trap literally cut off his penis and became a woman. And they were like, all right, we cool on you. I don't watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians, so I don't know if he's on that show, but I'm going to assume that he's not. But that's what he had to do to get rid of Kris Jenner. Lamar Odom had to turn to crack to get rid of Khloe Kardashian.
I don't know.
Scott Disick had to be a jerk for so long. And I know a lot more than the Kardashians than I thought I did.
You do.
Had to be a jerk for so long to get rid of. Tiger had to have an album flop to get rid of what's the
Wait. Hold on. Let's not blame the Kardashians
for
Tiger. let's not do that.
But
Tiger was trash before the Kardashians. He need help.
He wasn't always trash. When Young Money first dropped,
Lime in the coconut.
Okay, that was before. But Tim, you don't act like that mixtape he dropped wasn't hot. Both of us were like, yo, Tiger is like solidly one of the best lyricists on there. And then he keep like Rack City. That was a bop. And then this new joint he got out now that I don't remember the name of, but people are jamming it, and I heard it and I liked it. I didn't know it was Tiger until my friend Carol told me that it was Tiger, and I was like, oh snap, cool. I didn't know that was him. But I mean,
Tiger just probably met up with Lenny and Jamal and got him a Ghost Rider.
Word. Shout out to the PBS kids
and to all the people who actually got that. Y'all real MVP.
The fact that you that throwback out of nowhere. But no, I think this is Kanye West's way of breaking free from the Kardashians. Is either become a woman, and he already said the I'm with her thing didn't jive with him. So we know he ain't trying to become a woman. Which was a weird statement in itself. Like that was like the I'm with her that didn't make me want to go out and play ball with my son. What? You say I'm with her if you're with your girlfriend too. He's like, hey, yeah, I'm with her. She's with me. Like what? I did that was stupid. But it did make me feel like a man. And then he even Tim. He even brought up the fact that he was a member of the Kardashians, where it's not a lot of male energy. Look, I'm telling y'all, I just cracked this case. He said I went to Kardashian. Like in my family, it's not a lot of male energy, so that's what this hat makes me Superman. Yeah, he's trying to fly out this family. He's trying to fly out this relationship.
I was tripping though on Saturday Night Live when they said Superman don't even wear hats.
That was like, Superman don't even wear, what are you talking about? Superman don't wear no hats. That was funny. That was funny. But yeah, I think that's what's going on. I'm 90.
I can see that. But I can also see it being his visual album.
Look, we gonna take a poll. Look, comment. Y'all see who has the better theory. Who has the better theory?
It could be both.
Is
he
it the
claims to
visual
be a
album,
genius,
or is he trying to break free of the Kardashians?
it could be both.
Or are you going to be a sheep who thinks that he's just crazy? Yes. Bye. You're a sheep if you think Kanye West is just crazy. No, he knows what he's doing. He's told us too many times, I tested on the genius level. I need male energy. The family I'm in doesn't have male energy.
But you're going to have to play all these tapes back to hear Kanye's true message. It's like, help me.
Look, I'm telling you, we gonna see. But yo, get in the comments. Tell us who you think is right about this. Is it Tim with the we looking at a visual album 2 years from now, or is it Terrence who says that this is his way of breaking free from the Kardashians?
Or is it both?
Come
Which
on,
it
man.
could be.
We're not doing this both thing. Y'all,
Hey,
you got
it
to
could
choose. Choose today.
I'm just saying. It
Life
could
or
be.
death. Left Twix or right Twix.
I hate that. Come on. I hate those.
Almond
commercials
Joys
with
or
the
Mounds.
passion. Man,
The line is in the sand.
first of all, since you brought up Twix, this I have to speak on this because this is crazy. It has gone on long enough. Look, Twix, we get it. You had to do something to make yourself different, okay? We get it. The whole left Twix, right Twix thing, it was fun in the beginning. We shared a few laughs. Ha, 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 ha. Yeah, okay. It's fine. Cut it out. Cut it out. Stop putting your energy into this left Twix, right Twix thing, and just bring back the cookies and cream Twix, because it was a petition already formed for it. I signed it on Facebook. Y'all are messing around with like some really good stuff, and you're too busy doing this stupid stuff with the left and right Twix. Nobody cares anymore. I'm eating both of them, so it don't matter if it's a left Twix or a right Twix. They both are going to be gone. And I'm off my soapbox.
You wasted a soapbox moment on left Twix and right Twix.
That's something I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about my candy. They just need to cut that out.
Okay.
They need to cut it out.
Okay. So
No. One more thing. If I see another commercial Twix, I don't want to see another left and right Twix commercial, okay? Because if you think about it, just because you got left on the package don't mean that both of them are going to be left Twix. Why? Because one has to be on the right side. So now you're changing the Twix and negating your whole thing. So let's just cut it out because it makes no sense. And now I'm off the soapbox.
and that was the main squeeze. Tim, if you've composed yourself, why don't you tell the people who got the juice this week?
Welch's. That makes sense, doesn't it? Twix. No. No. Who has the juice this week? All right. No, seriously. It goes to Megs Young. Now, Megs Young is a 33-year-old woman. She has 4 children, and she decided that she was going to start a nonprofit organization called Beverly's Birthdays. Now, this organization actually helps give birthday parties to less fortunate children. If like they may be homeless, they may just be in poverty. She helps with throwing them birthday parties. It started out with a conversation that she had with an 11-year-old that she was helping. And the 11-year-old was actually named Beverly. Okay. So she was helping Beverly out with some homework. And Beverly just stated to her that she never had like a birthday party. She didn't know about having like birthday cake and ice cream and stuff like that. She wasn't accustomed to that.
Oh, that's sad.
So Megs just decided that she was going to team up and start an organization to actually get this started, because she thought about all the birthday parties she had as a kid and all the birthday parties she threw for her children. And she was like, these less fortunate children also need to like experience that. So I thought that was awesome. And she started this program back in 2012. And so now she's just continuing on and doing it, and even supplying them with birthday gifts as well. That's so Megs Young,
you got the juice now, man.
And now, what you've been waiting for this entire week, the magnificent, the electrifying, problematic top 5. Since this week we had to deal with the meeting of the minds that was Kanye West and Donald Trump, we are going to give you the top 5 meetings that would be more productive than Donald Trump and Kanye West meeting. Let's get it.
Okay, so number 5, we have Ben Carson and caffeine. Like any form of caffeine,
right.
5-hour energy, espresso, coffee,
Mountain Dew,
Dr. Pepper, something to wake this brother up. Stay woke, Ben Carson.
Yeah, your voice. You shouldn't have a natural sleepy voice and face. Like it's just horrible. It's like he's sleepwalking.
Bruh sound like Eeyore. Eeyore, Snuffleupagus, all of them mixed together.
Eeyore-lupagus.
You standing. How you going to bed and you standing right now?
Get out of here, man. Number 4. Cat Williams in actual comedy. I understand that a lot of people think that this man is funny, and that's cool, but I don't. That's it. I mean, like, he just says stuff in a fun, like, his voice is funny. His voice is hilarious. He says regular stuff with a funny voice.
I mean, I know Cat Williams was popular back in the day, but he is taking such a long fall for a short person.
Yeah. I'll say it was one stand-up comedy that I thought was funny to him, but lately, nope. He just hasn't been funny. It's just been sad to see him. It's been sad. Don't come after me, Cat.
Or do come after us.
Right. We'll just sit a little boy on you, fresh from the soccer field, and he'll be okay. He'll be fine.
Okay. Number 3. Meryl Streep and Denzel Washington. They just need to meet because I would love to see that movie.
Me too. That would be real good. They're two great actors. I wonder why they haven't done anything together.
I don't know.
Number 2. Kevin Durant and a hairbrush. I am tired of seeing the beady beads on this man's head. What is going on? Why doesn't anyone love you? Like you have a man in there who is a man of God. Steph Curry is a man of God. Why can't he just pray over your naps and just get to relax? You have 2 championship rings. You have an MVP. You have 2 finals MVPs. Why don't you have a brush? Why don't you have a brush?
You never know.
It's always nappy.
Steph Curry
never combed.
Steph Curry made shake the dust off. He shook the dust in Kevin Durant's hair.
like this. told you. So
Kevin Durant's hair got the marker Kane. You will never find a brush everywhere you go.
That's why he left Oklahoma City. When he left Oklahoma City, Russell Westbrook cursed that man. Until you do right by me, your head gonna be nappy. Your head gonna look like pubic hair until you do right by me.
Hey.
He was walking around with a Kunta Kinte bush on top of his head. Cut that shit! Either go bald or get a brush. Just cut it out.
Dang. Return of the napkin.
Once again.
Hey, Kevin Durant breaking ankles and his hair breaking cones. All right, and that brings us to number 1. We got Postpone Malone and 16 hot bars. That's right. Don't spit hot fire this way until you brush your teeth and wash yourself.
Man, talking about fuckers look like pubic hair. if somebody were to tell me, hey, what you think Chewbacca's pubic hair look like? Boom, Post Malone. Just a picture of Post Malone. I just want to say congratulations.
Like, somebody just need to leave them outside, like Dino style on the Flintstones. Just leave them outside. Just let it rain on them. And Lord, if you're listening, we want you to send down soap from heaven. Shampoo if you must. Just let it rain, soap and water. For 3 days straight while Post Malone is just standing outside. Wash him clean of his sins and his dirt and his grime. Wash him white as snow. He will never be the same again. His life will be forever changed.
The fact that you just did an earnest prayer for Post Malone stinking behind.
That's what everybody needs to do. If you didn't intercede for Post Malone, then you're not real. You ain't a real Christian. You don't really care about him. Y'all gonna spend all them money on them concert tickets, but you can't join me. You can't intercede. When 2 or 3 come together in his name, he is in the midst, and we need a mist to cover Post Malone.
You know how people be throwing weed at Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa concerts? People just need to start throwing bars of soap at that man.
I got some bars for you. Hot bar. Just start pelting him with soap. The Spirit of Christ comes here to take a bath. Take him to the water and baptize his soul in the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost, and some holy soap. We got to get him clean, y'all. Get him clean.
So that was your problematic top 5 this week. We thank you all for tuning in to Banana Juice. Make sure that you like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. It's Popcorn Player Tim, and then TMo with the dance moves. BK is on there. I think it might just be Brandon King. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, if he was here, he could tell you. And also, thisisbananajuice.com is coming soon. Look for thisisbananajuice.com, where you'll get extra content. You'll get us fooling around before we start recording. You'll get a couple of extra little things that we're doing on the side. Follow us on YouTube. Also, This Is Banana Juice.
Yep.
So just we got it. We got it. We got a lot of funny coming your way this season, and it's all going to start before October is over. So until next time, it's your boy TMo with the dance moves.
And it's Tim, the popcorn player.
Banana juice.
Out.
Juice.